Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Barely Necessities, LaughingPlace.com's Disney merchandise show. I'm Rebekah Mosley, the co-founder of Laughing Place, and with me, as always, is our site manager, Rebekah Burbank, who has just returned from Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm a
So
little dying.
that's so cool. Yeah, I guess if you stick around, maybe towards the end, maybe Becca will share a little bit of her fun from the trip, or do they have to stick around? Do they have to read in order to find out more about that?
Oh, we'll have to do a little bit of reading, but I do have a few things to show, but I promise
Ooh.
it's not anything ridiculous. So we'll save that for later.
Oh, okay. So they do have to stay tuned for a little
Yes.
bit of Disneyland Paris fun. Well, we are just a few days away from Christmas time. Hopefully, you already have your presents purchased. Otherwise, shipping costs are going to hurt and
Hmm.
maybe not even be the greatest in reliability this time of the year. I know
I
a
know.
lot of the places have been warning about such things, but we are going to highlight for you some of the merchandise that's still out there,
Yes.
and perhaps you will gather some gift cards as you
Yeah.
gather with family and friends, so you can start to make your list of what you plan to spend all of those gift cards on. And we're going to start with some yummy looking waffle purse items that have
Hmm.
popped up over at Shop Disney.
Yes. So we showed you the waffle bag a couple weeks ago when they released a whole bunch of new Loungefly, and then it disappeared. Well, they brought it back, and that has sold out, but we have ears and we have a card holder as well. So they're very cute. You've got Mickey waffle look, and then you've got the butter and kind of that syrupy color too with the dark brown. So it just is very much like your favorite Disney park snack, right? Or Disney
Yep.
resort hotel snack.
Totally. And you've got this nice little pat of butter melting on
Yep.
its ear. It's also got a pat of butter there on the what I would say is a buttery brown bow there,
Mhm.
a
Mhm.
kind of a golden. And in case this isn't enough for you, this waffle maker that they have over at Shop Disney, this is the way that you can bring those actual waffles, not just waffle ears, waffle purse. If you want those delightful Mickey Mouse waffles in your own home, this device will make it happen. It's the double flip waffle maker. You actually make six at a time. You're going to fill that top part with three. You flip it over,
Nice.
and while those are cooking on the underside, you can cook three more. Really tasty. It's got an adjustable temp. I'm a big fan. I make Mickey waffles in our house every once in a while when we are in need of Mickey waffles. But there we go. Oh, I wanted to put that up there.
See, now I would take that a step further. If you have one already and you purchased the headband or something, but it's
Mhm.
not gonna arrive in time for Christmas, you can make somebody the Mickey waffles and be
There you
like, "Here's a clue to the present that you're getting. It's gonna arrive after the holidays, but it's on its way."
Also, over at Shop Disney, they've unveiled a couple more of these limited release posters. These are 36 by 24 inches. We had two pop up, Becca.
Yes, we have the imagination and for the imagination pavilion, journey into your imagination, and then spaceship Earth, of course. And these are those, as Rebecca said, the limited release, and they're only available through December 31st.
Okay. And that's what how the limited release has been
Hmm.
established. It's more about a time frame as opposed to a specific edition
Correct.
size, specific number, that type of thing.
And I
And
do want to note, oh,
yeah,
maybe
no,
you
go
were
ahead.
just
Please go
that there is a handling fee on this. So even though you can get free shipping because it's over $75, there's a handling fee that you can't get a discount on, and that's $15, and that's applied to each poster. So if you buy multiple posters, you're going to pay that separate fee. But I think that's probably because of the way they have to pack it to deliver it to you to ensure that it arrives in pristine condition.
Yeah, no, it's really they're the colors on this particular one. I'm quite fond of the Imagination Pavilion,
Mhm. Me too.
and with its homage to the rainbow tunnel that I still mourn the loss of.
I know. I remember it very, very little bit, but I remember it.
One of my first adult trips. to Disney World. I got to see that because I went in like 73 and then I didn't go again until 89, 90, somewhere in there. Let's see. Coming. Okay, when this hit, I have to admit, my first thought was, oh, the ship finally arrived. A lot of Haunted Mansion items made their way to Hot Topic
Yes.
from the Her Universe label. And, this isn't really a time of year where I think we traditionally see a Haunted Mansion collection unveiled the week or two before Christmas. So
Right?
what can you tell us about this one, Becca?
I mean, it's Haunted Mansion, and I'm I'm always ready for Haunted Mansion, right?
Mhm.
So, we have some Madame Leota inspired designs and attraction icons, and then, of course, the hitchhiking ghosts. So, it's a fun collection.
Really beautiful.
Mhm. And, I mean, everything that even if I wouldn't personally purchase it, everything that her universe releases, like, you can tell there's a lot of care and, you know, love that go into crafting uh, these clothes. So, yeah, I like and that dress is fun, and that's available in a plus size and in a standard size. So, again, you have more options with your wardrobe.
And that's one of the nice things about her universe is they do really offer a wide variety of sizes in their garments. Even this stunning, which I think this mesh top, it's long sleeved and it reflects that pattern that we're so familiar with from the Haunted Mansion.
Mhm.
Really beautiful. And like I say, this also is offered in like the standard, more junior size, all the way through the plus size range, so that you can find a size that's more comfortable to whatever your body type
Yes.
is. And these are all over there at Hot Topic. I want to say there were six different designs that popped up over there, celebrating the Haunted Mansion. So be sure and check out our roundup of those items. We'll have the link below. Uh, Over at the Disneyland Resort, we took a little bit of a little walking trip around downtown Disney. Lots of new things were spotted as we made our way around the resort, including some Walt Disney World stuff, which was nice to see.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting too, and I like that they have the 50th anniversary, the parrot there,
Mhm.
just really cool. And then of course we have Jared's artwork, which you can never go
Mhm.
wrong with that.
No, beautiful. Nice celebration. His stuff is always quite adorable. With the 50th anniversary items, you've got a celebration of uh, Carousel of Progress
Mhm.
and the sunny eclipse from the popular Tomorrowland Eatery. By the way, we're live, so if you have any comments,
Yes.
like "Hi, Grace, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it." Don't be afraid to just pop on in and give us a shout out. Some trash cans have made their way to which. Okay, to me, this is a uniquely Disney World trash can, but maybe I'm wrong. This design
I
does not, to me, connect in as a Disneyland visual.
I don't know. I mean, like, well, I shouldn't say I don't know. I'm much more familiar with Walt Disney World, with Magic Kingdom than I am with Disneyland. But
Yeah,
I instantly recognize it as a Disney trash can, if that
totally,
makes sense.
100%, 100.
So for me, that connection is just that, it's a Disney trash can. But I completely understand what you're saying as far as like this doesn't look like something that I'm
Yeah.
familiar
No, it
seeing.
feels it feels Walt. I don't know why, but it feels Walt Disney World. I mean, it's definitely a Disney trash can, but, yeah, but so it's nice that it's, popped up on both coasts, and then there's some new stores making their way to,
Mhm.
Disney Springs and, I'm sorry, to downtown Disney, having already opened at Disney Springs. The, Love Pop greeting card store should be on coming soon, over at the Void location, and then also we're gonna have a Pele soccer, storefront open at, downtown Disney. So lots of exciting, items popping up over at Downtown Disney. And you can scan through this article crafted by our team. They even made their way over to the Disneyland Hotel where they spotted a few corksicle items and
Yes.
some other fun over there. So be sure and check that out.
And yeah, they have the Waffle Backpack. So
Yeah, that's right.
if you're near the Disneyland
Yeah.
resort, you can get the Waffle
Yeah,
Backpack.
they actually were able to find that because that's sold out. This is sold out on Shop Disney. So if you're in the Southern California area, you can make your way over to Downtown Disney, and that backpack can be yours with its melting butter.
Yep.
That looks so good. I'm
I
sorry.
know.
That
I
looks
know.
I would just no. That backpack's just too tasty. Entertainment Earth. They've got some new Funkos.
Yes, we have Beauty and the Beast, and I think it still qualifies as the 30th anniversary this year, right? We're not quite in 2022, so
Yep.
um, but yeah, there's 6 pop styles. We have 2 of Belle, and then we have, of course, Lumiere there, and the Beast with his hair and those curls. There's a Cogsworth and Gaston as well. And they're $11.99 each, and they're pre-order right now. Everything except for one is coming in February, and then there was one that's it's May. I thought it was April earlier, but I do love that she's holding the mirror. Show me the Beast.
Yep. Yep, and it's got that glowing green around it too. But these are really adorable. Always the Funko, the way that they're able to capture kind of a moment of motion of the
Mhm.
characters, really, really sweet. And these are available for pre-order from Entertainment Earth. As always, a lot of the links that we share here are affiliate links. We do
Yeah.
receive a small commission on them, but it doesn't increase the cost to you, and it helps to fund some of the activities we have over here at Laughing Place, such as the show. Let's
Yes.
see. From the world of Marvel, we've got some figures coming, Becca.
Yep. Yeah, these are Doctor Strange figures. These are pre-order right now, and they're supposed to be themed to the upcoming movie, The Multiverse Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which is coming out in May. The movie is coming out in May.
Mhm.
So, and then there's a Build-A-Figure. This is Rintra. Maybe I'm saying that correctly. I'm
That's
probably
how. That's what I'd go
butchering
with.
that.
That's what I'd go with.
So this is a Minotaur, resembles a Minotaur from Greek mythology, and he hails from Earth 616, so like our Earth, or our Earth in the comics, if you will.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of interesting. I don't think he'll be appearing in the movie, but there are a few characters that we know, like Wong. He's supposed to be returning, and of course, we've got Doctor Strange. You can get the case if you want. You can get all 8, or you can get all of the figures plus an additional one. So 8 total, and then you can complete your set, and you get the Build-A-Figure as well. But
So, I'm
yeah.
sorry. No, as Becca mentioned, when you order these characters, they will come with an additional
Mhm.
piece. And if
Yes.
you end up with the whole set, then you can build that green Minotaur looking thing. You can see, for example, an enormous green arm is
Yeah.
included with the purchase of Wong. So that's how these unique Hasbro. Is this Hasbro? I say Hasbro.
Yep, Hasbro, their Marvel Legends. Mhm.
Their Marvel Legends
Line.
series
Yeah,
there.
yeah, exactly.
So, and once again, you can pre-order this from Entertainment Earth. These figures are about 6 inches.
Yes.
Speaking of Marvel, did you see Spider-Man? No spoilers, but did you see Spider-Man No Way Home?
I did. We actually saw it in Paris.
Oh,
So
that's right. I remember your husband talking about how he kept trying to read the subtitles, which were in French, and he's
yes.
not a French speaker. Yeah.
Right. We got to go to an English audio or original audio screening of the film or viewing of the film, but then it had the French subtitles. And yes, he said, I did the same thing. I'm like reading the subtitles. I was like, you don't need to read the subtitles.
Let it
It's
go.
not going to help you.
Did you
So
enjoy the film?
I did. I
Yeah.
I really really liked it. I thought it was a good third entry in in the Spider-Man trilogy, if you will. So
I have not seen most of the Spider-Man films on the big screen. So I am a very casual Spider-Man moviegoer. So it was very much fun to be seated next to a group of incredibly passionate Spider-Man fans, because anytime there would be some sort of appearance or some moment or something, I knew it was important because they would get all giddy,
The
and you could
reaction.
hear them. They would either start, like, swearing a little bit under their breath in excitement or something. It was a lot. The dynamic of the theater where I was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed the film. They did a great job of kind of bringing me along, even though I don't like, I haven't seen any of some of the films, and so even though they tied it in with some of those films, I was able to not be totally lost, which was nice. So there's my spoiler-free. Yeah, I enjoyed it even though I am not immersed in that universe.
Sure. No, that's good. I mean, that's wonderful. That's what you want, right?
Yeah, totally. It was a good ride. I'm eager to okay, I'll be honest. What I'm really eager to see now is how this Doctor Strange film, because like the timetable of films had been announced one way, but
Mhm.
then they had to shift them all around and stuff. So I'm
Mhm.
interested to see if you can tell.
Right,
Like, when
right.
oh, okay, wait. So I wonder if originally this film was going to do this, and that kind of
Yeah.
thing. So
I think we've had a little bit of that, like with Black Widow was supposed to release before Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and there's a few things. There's one thing in the post-credit scene in Black Widow that is referenced later, or is referenced in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but it wasn't so terrible that, or not. I shouldn't say terrible, but it worked out to be able to watch that series before seeing the movie.
yeah, so I don't know. It's an
Yeah.
additional level of geekdom that I get to enjoy. So what can I say?
See?
Continuing in the world of Marvel, of which I am not that well versed, Yelena is
Yeah.
here from
Who
Hawkeye, right?
Yeah, from Hawkeye. We actually first met her in Black Widow. So if you watch the Black Widow movie, then you're familiar with this character. But this is this is her appearance from episode 4 of Hawkeye. And so she's wearing this stealthy suit. There's a chase variant as well that has her in her helmet or her mask and green goggles. So it's kind of fun. This is on Entertainment Earth as well. Those chase variants, you can't request them, but some lucky fans will receive that one instead. So I just thought it was interesting though. Like I think for this one, I would rather have the standard pop because you see her face, whereas the other one, you're like, that could be anybody. I mean, I
Right?
know it's a plastic display piece, but I'm like, I think in this instance, I'd actually be a little bit bummed if I got the chase variant.
Right?
But
It's a little more simplistic. Okay.
there you right.
Oh, now we're jumping over to the world of Star Wars, and Bring Home the Bounty. Week 11 is upon
Yes.
us.
Yes.
A variety of stuff as always. We'll touch on some of the highlights. Be sure and check out the full roundup that Laughing Place has provided. But there's a few mini busts featuring there were a couple mini busts featuring Boba Fett amongst the items this week. This pin set that's an Amazon exclusive, and once again a reminder that if you're a Disney fan, Amazon does actually offer Amazon exclusive items, so don't skip over them because you won't necessarily see them in other places.
That's right. Yes.
They've been doing a lot of these like things from the vault plush items.
Yep.
So like I say, do not overlook Amazon. GameStop has a couple of 6-inch Hasbro figures coming from various gaming experiences within the world of Star Wars. Danielle Nicole with this Boba Fett embroidered backpack. Go ahead.
I was just surprised that it was at GameStop. When I clicked the link to see more about it, I was like, "Wait, you're taking me to GameStop?" So, I thought that was interesting. But yeah, that's a fun bag there, I think, with the colors. It's a little simplistic, but also it's one of those things like if you recognize it, like if you know, and isn't that kind of fun?
Yeah, and that's sometimes as a fan, it's nice to have something that doesn't necessarily scream it, but yet, can be a bit of an icebreaker, a little celebration of the passion you have for Star Wars or other Disney-owned franchises. And I was surprised to see, and then probably there's been a few previously, but the Thomas Kincaid Studios with the Mandalorian piece, they always have kind of a light and glowy nature
Yeah.
to their artwork. And so in this moment, over a destroyed TIE fighter, you still have the sun coming up
Right.
in the horizon. So beautiful, beautiful piece there from Thomas Kincaid. And a pre-order model kit. This caught my eye, model kits. This is one of those that's a snap, so a little lower on the intensity scale as far as skill set. So eager to, I don't, that's on my, I have to keep an eye out on this. And
I
these are new
know.
to me, Becca, had you, I
I
was
hadn't
unfamiliar
seen
with
these.
the comfy, so this was new for me.
Yeah, I think that's cute. I had not seen that before. I'm like, I could wear that.
Yeah, it's actually a Sherpa lined oversized sweatshirt, for lack of a better description. So it's kind of like that other one that was around, the Snuggie, but that one
Mhm.
was just like on the front, right? It was like half a robe,
Right.
whereas this is like an oversized sweatshirt, and they've branched into the world of Disney licensing. So
Mhm.
not only did they have that one that popped up with Bring Home the Bounty, but they've got here, let me make it bigger. They've got Minnie Mouse and Spiderman, and not me bigger, it bigger. Let's try again. Um, so yeah, so other Disney characters are popping up over there with the Comfy, and they have the Comfy Junior, the Comfy for adults, so varying sizes over there. Once again, keep you nice and warm. Donna, when you're asking, honestly, I will search Disney, and you can search like Amazon exclusive, that'll pop up. And so you can narrow your field on Amazon exclusives, because if you look here, you can see it's written right there in the search. So yeah, so there's one way to find them as well. So let's see, and wrapping up with that's the wrap up on my Bring Home the Bounty. We also have some Rock'em Socks.
Yeah. Some Book of Boba Fett Rock'em Socks. So next week, guys. Next week the show premieres, right? We're
I can't believe it.
like, how did that happen? How are we here already?
I don't know, but we are. It's very exciting. I am eager to find out the answers to so very many questions, and I'm sure they will develop a few more. Right? They'll.
Oh, absolutely. I would not be surprised. I'm sure there'll be, yeah, some character or creature or droid will make an appearance, and then,
Yep. Yep.
we're all gonna love that person or that character, and we're gonna want that.
I wonder if they're going to be able to pull off anything as shocking as what happened with Mandalorian, right? Because Mandalorian, we went into it all geared for Mandalorian, right? And then all of a sudden, whoa, hey, this isn't Mandalorian. This is Mandalorian and adorable baby Grogu, which was no name at the time, right? So it was just baby
Right.
Yoda. Um, and then as that second season was beginning to wrap up with Mandalorian, then they hit us with another like just level surprise as a Star Wars fan. You're like, what? No way. So I'm interested to see how if Boba Fett will be able to kind of pull those same kind of shocking reveals.
Yeah. I mean, there's tons of possibilities, right?
But it ain't easy. So
No.
I'm eager to. I'm still surprised that Mandalorian managed to pull it off. I'm eager to see if Boba Fett can do it as well. And also from Bring Home the Bounty, Heroes and Villains, the brand Heroes and Villains, they've unveiled a collection of hoodies, sweatshirts, etc.
Mhm.
Around the High Republic, and some of
Yes.
the designs that the first phase is underway. It'll be wrapping up towards the beginning of 2022, moving into phase two. Phase one was called The Light of the Jedi.
Mhm.
So you see a lot of Jedi imagery throughout the designs in this particular collection from Heroes and Villains. So yeah, Becca and them did a nice job gathering up all of those items for you.
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting collection because we've seen some High Republic stuff, but I haven't seen anything like this. So
No.
it's neat to see that they're doing something with that as well.
Yeah, no, it's a lot going on there. Mike and I talk about that each week on Star Wars headlines, and we will actually be doing that tomorrow afternoon. So be sure to tune back in here to the Laughing Place YouTube for our discussion on Star Wars. And I'm sure we'll touch a little bit on these items, and Mike will be able to share with you a little bit more about those particular figures and maybe a little bit of the storyline that's been happening there with the High Republic. And with that, we are now to the Sensational Seven. That's a portion of the show where we talk about a few items kind of loosely gathered around the personalities of the Seven Dwarfs. And this time of year, I tend to think about and experience Disney's Muppets, right? You've got the Muppet Christmas Carol. You've got the various little YouTube videos, right? You had the chicken singing Joy to the World that went viral just a couple of years ago. So I thought that I would focus on kind of Muppet merchandise. And we'll start off with the dwarf Happy. And I'm sorry, Sleepy. I start off with Sleepy. And Sleepy is pajamas. And so I found these ridiculously green Kermit the Frog onesie from fun.com. Keep you nice and warm and also be a little ridiculous. So there you go. Yeah. By the way, if you want to have some fun, you have to read a little bit of what fun.com, because they offer this one offers you a little bio on Kermit along with the just the picture of the onesie. So for Happy, just a picture of the Muppets having a great time gathering together this time of year. You've got Gonzo in his printed suit and Animal using candy cane as drumsticks. So everything will be very sticky. That's what I see that. If there's someone in your life who's a little bit grumpy, perhaps they will appreciate a Sam the Eagle shirt that reminds you it is hard to soar with eagles when you work with turkeys.
I've never seen that. I mean, I haven't seen any of these things that you've showed me yet today, but I love this.
I feel like I wish I would have had this when our team gathered together for the summit.
Right.
It would have been fun to be at our Laughing Place planning meeting.
Yeah, exactly.
Because our team has way too much fun, and I think they would have all appreciated the humor of the shirt. Yes. Gio, I think Gio was saying something. Hey Gio, how's it going? And I'm not sure which shirt you're talking about because I showed a few, so I'm sorry, Gio. I missed that. You'll have to hit me with more information if you want to chat about it a little bit more. And Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey. I went with something purple. I went with something that doesn't make noise, that is kind of in the background, and that's the Haunted Mansion Wallpaper Camp shirt. It's only available at this point in small and medium from Shop Disney, but stunning shirt.
Yes, really it is.
The Sam. Okay, Gio likes the Sam the Eagle shirt too. Okay.
Yeah, I would too, Gio.
Oh, you got your shirt. Oh, yay. I remember when this first came out, Gio was talking about it. So yay, I'm glad it arrived. Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy. And that's not Sneezy because I know what Sneezy is. So give me a moment. And
those little sneak peek of what's coming up.
Sneezy's disappeared.
Oh no.
So give me a moment. Okay, Sneezy is a purse, and it's a Miss Piggy purse, and I don't have it right here. I don't know where it disappeared to. So Sneezy's disappeared off my list, and I only have these left. So Sneezy, and then Bashful. I'm going with this book. Chris Finch. Oh, thank you, Orange Grove. Chris Finch has done a remarkable book on the Walt Disney Company that I do own, and I do not yet own this one, but it's 500 pages. It's a hardcover, so stunning book. And I was thinking Bashful, maybe he would just enjoy kind of curling up with a good book. And this one goes over the 40 years of Henson's series. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
In a private chat, Becca, my rescue. Thank you. So let's see if I can paste it up here because you guys get to watch me paste. There we go. There it is.
Yeah, I mean, you got to show that.
It's a purple buckle down branded. It's a Disney Muppet wallet featuring Miss Piggy. Like I say, Sneezy, he's going to want to be carrying around some extra tissues wherever he goes. So, there you go. That's what you would do there. And finally, for Doc, I went with another Doc. This is Dr. Teeth, right? In the Electric Mayhem. And this is a pre-order item over at Entertainment Earth. It's their Series 3, which means there's 2 previous sets. If you weren't aware of these action figures that have been coming out, some of the earlier sets featured Bunsen and Honeydew, featured Kermit and Miss Piggy. But now we're getting Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And I have an honorable mention, Becca, because it was just too odd not to share once I stumbled on it. And
oh, nice.
It's a Miss Piggy Onesie Pajamas. It's very fascinating. So the bosom on this thing.
Yeah.
Is that shadowed? Is that depicted? You know what I'm saying?
I would think, just based on how the rest of it lays on this person, that it's shadowed, but I don't know. Yeah. I would think though that they're putting that there for you, so you get
there you go. Such an interesting choice. So yeah, that would be, I don't know if I could relax and catch any Z's in that, but there you have it, wrapping it up, my Sensational 7 +1 and honoring the Muppets. And now Becca's going to tell you some of the things that are happening at LP that we haven't even had a chance to talk about.
I know. Well, this is not going to be as exciting as what you just showed us, but
it's more exciting, probably less nightmare. Yeah.
No. I do have a couple of posts with pictures of the different Disneyland merchandise that we found, Disneyland Paris merchandise. Some of it's new, some of it is just stuff that we saw that we wanted to share. We've also have these Funko Popsies greeting cards that are going to be available exclusively at Walmart starting on December 26th. There's over at Entertainment Earth, Beast Kingdom has these little figures. It's a 2-pack of Stitch enjoying Asian cuisine. So he's got some bubble tea and some bao, and he's got chopsticks. It's really cute. We did Hasbro Pulse did a live stream with some new reveals. There's a retro Hulk figure coming and many other action figures from the various comics. And then Eternals is coming to home release in February, and of course it'll be on Disney Plus. But if you want to get a jump start on your MCU collection for Phase 4, then mark that on your calendar. And then we had merchandise mobile checkout has expanded to Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, and I'm including that because if you're in the parks and you're buying your barely necessities, you can do it all on your phone and save yourself the hassle of having to wait in line, and everything goes so quick.
Yeah, it's nice. It's very convenient when we tried it at Creations Shop.
Okay, yeah.
So, and then also reminder, 30% off over at Shop Disney, and we are in the final 10 days of their buy a book.
Yes.
Get a book give a book. When you buy a book from Shop Disney, they will donate a book, and that's a thing that they've been doing throughout this year, and it will come to an end at the end of 2021. Hey, Becca, was there anything in particular that you wanted to highlight from? I mean, you guys, there were so many
Well,
articles
we have more coming.
that you guys shared about Disneyland Paris.
Not anything in particular from there, but I do wanna show you, we got one of their I mean, we already had one, but we've neglected to bring it with us. So we bought another one of their reusable bags, which is very similar to the style that we've seen at Disneyland and Walt Disney World, but I don't know. I just think it's so
Oh, that
cute.
is pretty.
So then we ended up taking this with us to the grocery store to buy more,
Mm-hmm.
buy our groceries. So these were, I think it was like, I don't know, maybe €3 or something like that. And then Kyle went to an Inside Ears party, and I'm sure he'll have more to say about that. And they had a gift for them, were these Ariba brothers glass figures, so you can see Mickey Mouse there. And he had them etch my name instead, and it says Inside Ears 2021. So instead of getting something for himself, he got it for me.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And it actually, like, I won't show you on here, but it stands on its own too. So there's a little, well, yeah, I guess I can show you. There's a little like flat part there so that
Okay.
it can stand up and it's not gonna roll away.
Oh, that's
And
lovely.
then my favorite thing was they had the
Oh,
iridescent
jelly.
ears. Yeah, so I was hoping they would have Loki ears because of the hotel, New York, the Art of Marvel,
Mhm.
but they didn't. But
Oh,
these are as pretty as
oh.
you would think. So if you do see them, if they come back, or if you head to Disneyland Paris or know somebody over there, I really like these.
They're really pretty.
Yeah, and they change, like, I'm not seeing so much of the blue right now, but depending on the light that you're in, like, there's like a blue tint to it and everything, and the
They're
bow is just, it's all so gorgeous.
It's like like a oil slick.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
anyway,
totally.
yeah, so that's my few little items from Disneyland Paris.
Jeffrey, you're so
Yeah.
right. The exclusion list this year has been insane.
I
Um,
keep checking because I'm like, if they have a decent thing, I'll put together a little article like, "Here's 10 things that you should purchase with the sale," because, but no,
ah,
no.
I can't tell you how many times I've been talking to my friend Anita, and she tells me how she went through and she was like gathering all this stuff up. And then when she hit the button, it was like it only applied to like 6 of the 10 items she had in her, or 6 of 16, or whatever. And so she'd just dump all the rest,
Mhm.
dump all the other items and just get that if she was hitting the shipping, quota kind of scenario. But yeah,
Well, and it's been for every one of their sales too, whether it was like a BOGO discount or 20,
mhm.
like the tiered sale, the 20% off of, yep, everything. Like they just completely left it off.
This message does not want to go away now. Okay, there we go. But it was it got to the point where I was grateful that as you browse the initial page, right, it would have, some of them would say included, like it would have like a little tag as you were just doing the initial scroll, that it would have a tag on it was included in the 30%, included in the current sale as I went down the page, because I was just like, wow, that's so frustrating. So yeah,
Yes.
you're not wrong. I feel bad because my husband just bought me something, and I should have it here to show. I got a Loungefly wallet. I will bring it next week, but
Okay.
I got a new Loungefly wallet courtesy of my hubby. So he picked that up for me. But I bought myself something, and I haven't yet been able to do it and write about it for LP yet. But I bought this off Amazon, so look for it on LP. Look for my fun building my own Disneyland park. I am excited. This looks
That
like
seems awesome.
a fun thing, but I'll give you a little sneak peek of some of what I've. So it's like this portion is where all the pieces are, but then this is like a little simplistic guidebook kind of thing. And I will give you a little sneak peek. Look, Critter Country. Check it out. It talks
Aw.
about Tiana.
Oh.
Journey through New Orleans and enjoy adventure with Princess Tiana before a heart-stopping 5 story splashdown into the pond below. See? There you go.
Very cute.
Feels like this is one of the first times I've seen like actual acknowledgement within like official Disneyness
Mhm.
of it. So yeah, so I picked this up and I'm very, very excited to put it together and write about it for Laughing Place. And yeah, So
I can't wait to see it.
lots of fun happening here. We've got all kinds of things going on. We're beginning to do a lot of our kind of end of year stuff. The
Mhm.
crew who do the Zacks of Life podcast just asked me to pop by to. We'll talk about some of the Marvel stuff from this year. I know our team is beginning to submit our nominations on what were some of the highlights of the year so that we can develop our annual list of uh, 2021 highlights. So lots of kind of a look back happening. And tonight on DTL, we are going to have two trivia contests. That's two trivia contests, and that will be a Disney Christmas Carol and the history book of Boba Fett. And we are expecting some special guests tonight on Disney Trivia Live. If you haven't checked that out, that's at 7:30 Pacific. It is a chance to play head-to-head against fellow Disney fans via the Kahoot app. Doobie and Gideon, my husband and son, host it. They offer the questions. You use the app as a gamepad to answer the questions. Lots of fun. Mostly humor and fun. And if you come out on top of the podium, we'll give you a Disney Trivia Live magnet. So, a lot big, high stakes game.
Oh, yes.
Well, as always, thank you, Bekah, for gathering up the various Disney merchandise items and for sitting and chatting with us here.
Of course.
And we'll see you all real soon. Bekah, you'll be back for Marvel time.
I think so.
Yeah, so she'll be back for Marvel time. I'll be back for Star Wars headlines. So we'll see you all then.